welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe before you leave and turn on the notifications so you can get notified on my next upload. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. Today's video, we're going to be doing some orange oval nail design. So guys, this is the first time I am creating this nail design or this nail style. So I am taking some square nail tips and fitting them to my nail bed. And after I do all that, I glue them down, and with some nippers or something, I cut down the length of them and until I have the desired length I want. After that, I get some perf scissors and nippers to cut down the corners so it'll have that boxy shape and it will help me with the filing. After that, I get a nail file, 180 grit nail file, and start rounding out the corners so I could make it more easy for me to have that oval shape. But guys, this is how I am doing it. This is the first time I create this nail design using this nail style, this oval nail style. So at the end result, you guys are gonna love it as much as I did, and it was amazing. Like I said, now I'm grabbing some nail clippers to round out the edges and taking that excess nail tip off. Now after I did all that, I am grabbing the nail file to keep running off the edges. I go, instead of a completely 90-degree angle, I go like under the nail tip so it can go rounded at each side. And every time I do one strike in the one side, I do it at the other side to equal it around. And it doesn't matter if you don't get it perfect the first time, but it was amazing to do and fun at the same time. After I use the nail file, I go with the Modelones E file to rough up the surface and blend the nail tip. This step is so important because you want the nail product to stick to the nail tip at all times, and this will prevent the lifting and the separation of the product and the nail tip. After I rough up the surface, I go back in with some base coat, put a thin or medium layer of it all over the nail tip, and create it for 30 seconds. After that, I go in with the Polygel, the orange Polygel from Makartts kit, to fill in the gaps and everything and build up the nail. So for this oval nail design, I wanted to do a French tip, but the thing I was using for the nail tips wasn't the correct size. I got it on a local, nail supply store, if you might say, but after that, I liked how the nail finished. That blend between the nude color and the orange color was amazing, and that's how I decided that this was gonna be my orange oval nail design. So for the first bead, I just put it between the fake nail and the natural nail to blend it all together. And remember, you don't want that rough surfaces or edges. You want the polygel to be smooth. So I do the 2-bead method. I place, like I said, the first bead from the half to the tip, and then the cuticle bead. And this is, for me, is easier to create that natural looking apex. Now I'm adding the cuticle bead. So for this bead, you want to maintain your cuticle area clean. So in that case, you have to always be cleaning around it, and try to prevent the flooding of the cuticle, this actually is important so you don't have a lifting in the future. And since this is the second bead, you want to blend this towards the tip so you won't see the difference between both beads. And guys, this is an amazing way to create your apex and add more than one bead. And if you see that with the 2 bead method you still don't have that apex you want or the thickness you want, you can always encapsulate or add more polygel. After I cure for 60 seconds, I am going with the acetone or some alcohol to wipe out the tacky layer. I like to do this to prevent the stickiness to stick to anything else. Now I am going to repeat the steps for the index and pinky. Now for the middle finger and the ring finger, I wanted to do something different. So I grabbed this nude polygel from Modelones and added it like a cuticle bead. The only thing I hated from this polygel is that, guys, it's super runny. Like you do one side and when you came back to this side it was already flooded and vice versa. It was a nightmare. But I wanted to do like a French tip, a smile line. And guys, the thing that I was using, the metal thing, wasn't an actual French smile cutter, like I don't know what's called, but I got it in this little beauty supply store. And guys, I would have gone with the expensive one or buy one from Amazon, but this was a mistake, guys. I was fighting so hard the urge to just give up for this nail design, but the end, it came out amazing. So for the middle finger and the ring finger, I wanted to do a smile line, but finished coming out with a orange to nude color or nude to orange color, and it came out amazing and I loved it. And guys, this is the first time I do this nail tip design, and it won't be the last. I think the couple next videos are gonna be these almond oval nail tips. It was amazing. I loved it. The reason why I'm filing around the smile line is because I want a crisp smile line. So when I added the polygel, it will, like, you know, blend between both of them. But either way, all of this step didn't work the way I wanted it to. So now I'm adding base coat and curing it and adding the orange polygel to create the smile line. But in this part where I messed up, I blended it too high, and when I went to file, it didn't come all the way off. But I still like the end result. It came out pretty amazing for a, let's say, messing up situation. So I loved how it came out, and it was amazing. I think if I would have done it on purpose, it wouldn't come out this way. So it was amazing. Now after wiping on the nails, I am going with a nail file to reshape the nail tips and try to take down the bulk and the little flash between one color and the other, but it didn't come out correctly, so I went with the nail file and cleaned up around the cuticle area to clear it up and try to seal it up. But this thing didn't work. The nail design I wanted to try didn't work, but at the end result it came out amazing. So I decided to file it down and create the oval shape again and try to maintain what I wanted in mind, at least the idea. So after this, I went and decided to pick 2 butterfly stickers that actually matched the colors, and it was simple but at the same time amazing. I think it's the most girliest I've ever done or something, but I loved it so much. Always remember to buff, because if you don't, you leave the rough lines on the nails, and you don't want that when you're putting on top coat or placing a nail sticker or something. After I dusted off all the nails, I'm going with the Makartts nail decal stickers to add some butterflies. I was looking around for an orange butterfly and I think I found one, and I added it to my middle finger and ring finger, and guys, it was amazing. I love this nail design. And after this, I am going to add the top coat and some cuticle oil. Now I'm going to add the top coat, and guys, look how pretty that orange looks. It looks amazing and I love it. Now I'm adding the cuticle oil to hydrate these crusty cuticles. And guys, this is how I created my orange oval nail design, and this is the end result. And with that being said, this is pretty much it for this video. If this video helps you in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like. It really helps me to algorithm and it helps my video get out there. So if you get anything, any valuable content, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. But this is pretty much it for the orange oval nail design I created. I hope you guys like it.